Hello, everybody. Oh, I'm not on camera. There we go. Oh, I should be right back. Okay, hello. I think I'm Adele? Why Adele? Hey, Leonardo. Oh. Hello. It's you. There's the microphone. Hello there. Welcome on in. Do hope we're having a decent enough Thursday afternoon, evening, night, morning, whatever time it is for you. Yeah, I get it now. Also, I'm gonna get copyrighted. Stream's monetized now. I can't sing one word of a song. It's gonna kick back. Got popcorn chat. You want some? Right. Forgot about Rivals Rewards. Is the new promo good? Is it? The promo coming out tomorrow. I haven't really seen much about it. I wonder if he could actually have a place in the team. Anticipate, intercept, jockey, bruiser, incisive, aerial. He's got block instead of bruiser, and then jockey, anticipate, but no intercept. Long ball instead of incisive. You know what? Let's try out this card. It's from Napoli, right? How's Napoli doing? Have they gotten any results for this card to get upgrades? No, come on. Just show me the scores. There we go. They lost to Lazio. They beat Torino 1-0. That's not great. Kind of meh. Sorry, Vest. Do a real short little offline game here. Not offline game. Left stick test. That's all this is. Give me that. No. Because people say normal left stick is so much better now. You don't know. Oh, come on. Well, regardless of anything else, I'm still not good with it. Also, Vest, I've got to see if there's a way to test out that dead zone thing people are talking about. I mean, like, it's... I don't know about this, man. It's better and it literally doesn't matter because it's still not good enough to ever use. That's kind of how I feel about it. But, like, it's... Yeah, it does seem like they improved it, but why would you ever normal left stick? It's not as good as the other options. If you're dribbling and you're not Oh, the promo's me. The promo's meh. Should I open my Rivals Awards for Messi today then? But no, if you're not, if you're dribbling and it's not tech, agile, or strafe, you're still losing out. Like, there's no reason to ever just normal left stick instead of a, what's it called? Instead of a dribbling modifier. That's what I'm trying to think of. You think since I use a DualSense? I don't use a DualSense, I use a DualShock. So the way I would probably have to do it is no, because I don't have a way to do it per program. Because I don't think a third-party program would overwrite what FIFA has. Not gonna get past defenders using it, but can turn away from a defender. Waited for the stream all day. I've been sick the last day, so it cheers you up. Sorry to hear you've been sick. I do, yeah, let's go ahead and keep the... Don't worry about that. Go ahead and keep the attitude high today. We've just got Rivals games to do and literally nothing else. There's no need to be negative. I've got plenty of time to do these games, so this is going to be just a testing out the team, making sure everything's going well, and playing as fun as I can. Yeah, let's go ahead and have some fun today, I think. Left stick isn't good enough to get past defenders, but you can turn away easier. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. At least they can turn... So I don't even feel like it's that different, though. Everybody else is, so maybe I'm just losing my mind, but... I haven't noticed a difference. We'll find out. More useful in midfield. Pulisic from 86. Oh, the Trailblazer? Okay. In PC and you chose to use a DualShock rather than Xbox, so DualShock's better. It has a faster and a more consistent pulling rate. The Xbox is 125 hertz, which is 8 millisecond lag. DualSense is 250 hertz, which is 4 millisecond lag. It can be overclocked to 1 millisecond, or to 1000 hertz, which is 1 millisecond lag. Every single pro in Rocket League uses DualSense or DualShock. As far as I know, there were a couple KBM. There was one guy who like came pro late from Xbox and was using an Xbox when he moved to PC, like Xbox controller, and then moved to a DS4 controller. 6 are weird, it's better. I don't know what you like. I came from Rocket League, and again, every single person uses a DS4 in that game. I swear to you. I've also played PlayStation all my life. I've never played Xbox, so that's not true. I played 360 for like 2 months. The rest of my life, I had a 2, I had a 3, I had a 4. I've spent years on PlayStation, so 6 aren't weird to me. 6 are weird in Xbox. Overclock controller, 1000 hertz. Yep. Yep. It's a mouse overclocking software. It's meant for overclocking. I can't actually show you my mouse. Meant for overclocking the mouse, but no, it works on controllers too. We can't be friends. Alright, bye. Go on. Get out of here. You can go. You gotta go to bed anyway. It's kind of silly that the opponent marks that pass and then you can get it through anyway just because you've got a play style. Oh, I don't get... Like, I marked that one. I am surprised I don't... That gets through. Whatever. PS5 controllers are nice in hand. They're fine, I think. One of the better controllers I've held. Not that I've held many, but I still way prefer the DS4. I can't turn with my defenders today. What's going on? How old am I? I'm mid-20s. Let's say that. No, game. This opponent is really trying to jam their way through me. Yeah. As I try to jam my way through there. No. Alright. I don't know why. I'm never over the top. I don't know why my instinct there was to. That's fine. Yeah, no first touch play style is going to happen sometimes. Go ahead, Kuchawi. We actually get a little lucky there, but we'll say that was nice. That's also lucky. Good, Nicola. Go overlap here. That's fine. Right thumb spends much more time hovering over the buttons than the right stick. Xbox is designed better? I don't know if I'd agree with that. Yeah, it's out of bounds. Oh. Darn. Yeah, of course you first time that. Pressing there is so effective. Alright, down. I feel like the LS buff is going to benefit everybody else and not me, you know? They just don't, like, use it like that, you know? Because I see what people mean, and also it means literally nothing for my game. It is not a benefit to me, I think, in the slightest right now. Can I adjust my game and use it more? I'm struggling so hard in this match. Can I adjust my game and use it more? Maybe. Should I? I don't know. I'll just take the overlap. Oh. Damn. Come on. Bro, there's no way. That doesn't make any sense to me. That also doesn't make any sense. Okay. Nice. Maybe. Oh, what an interception that is. I can't actually believe that. No. Good. Why is that so bad, Stefan? I'm very shocked by that. Interesting. Come on now. Tries to do the skill move, gets interrupted. That should be mine. I don't know how I'm losing the ball there. Good. Nicolo. All depends on what Milo does. Nothing I needed. Okay. How does that get through? No. What? Come on. That's fine. Man, come on. That's lucky twice. Factory cost. Yeah, he's got. I think he's average and normal. He's got absolutely the wrong body type. Aw, Milo, come on. GameSir controllers, I have one, and I don't use it anymore. The left sticks are just wrong. The placement is wrong. Like the accuracy with them is not right. Literally cannot use it on Rocket League because one of the most crucial mechanics in that game is called a speed flip. It's a very, very precise diagonal movement. The location of that diagonal movement on that GameSir controller basically does not exist. No matter what I do, I cannot make the stick register in game at the exact location I need it to. So I have one and I've had to just never use it again. It's unfortunate because I liked it, but it does not work. It misses some crucial spots on the left stick. Thoughts on patch? Not good enough to warrant being happy. I think today, for the first time, because I played yesterday, I didn't feel any difference. I think today I feel something different, but like, it's barely any better, so it's not really worth, fussing about. I don't think I'm going to play any differently because of it, which is a shame. But that's kind of how all patches this year have been. Interesting that this is Stanway with no first touch. Darn it. Hero should be able to tackle that better, really. Good. Alright, here. Really thought the opponent would back off because the danger was centrally, and I thought they would go central, which is why I did not, but the bait failed then. Nice. It has to be a foul, yeah. Such little power you need in these. It is cleared. No first touch ruins it. Darn it. Come on now. Come on now. What is this nonsense? Keeps getting through. Come on. No game. Damn it. Please no. Nice ball through, actually. First touch there was cooked. That was awful. Darn it, Pichon. Normally she's been super reliable there. No way he plays that too. Ooh, this game's interesting today. Attacks from behind, ignore you the most. Yeah, and they feel no difference, honestly. I don't think they're, like, better, but they said they patched them, and I noticed no patch with it. That's nonsense. That's not a cool game. Okay. Good ball. He's just not where I need him to be. It's lucky. And goalies this year. Disagree that I should be closed down that quickly. Why are we being weird here? Why are we being weird here? Is your game, sir? It does have Hall effect. And increase it does not, because it's like, again, I literally cannot get where I need to. If you want at some point, I can like pull out the controller, pull up Rocket League, and show you exactly what I mean. Accuracy is not the word I would use. Consistency is one thing. But again, the space that I need the left stick to go does not exist. You literally physically cannot get it to go there because the software does not register like that zone as actually existing on the controller. It's as if like the value I need is 2 and the GameSir controller has the values of 1 and 3, but it skips 2. It just does, like, it cannot. Wrong player. That was annoying. Oh, no, dude. Of course. No, why? Why, game? I get lucky, but, like, there's no reason it should be registering a weird little clearance input that's that ineffective. Okay. Bro, that's bad. Okay. That's one of the worst goals I've conceded this year. I hate that garbage. Oh, this is such an awful opponent, man. Today feels bad, chat. Today feels really, really bad, but we're going to do our absolute best here. But I'm not gonna lie, I wish I weren't playing this game right now, because that was awful. Oh, okay. Sheesh. Yeah, VVD's weird. Am I gonna have an evening grinding? I don't really care about that. So how many days are left in the season? I thought it was like 2 weeks. Is it really like next week or something? It's 13. I don't care. I do not care. How's Barella? Barella comes early recommended. I hope he gets the upgrades because he could use maybe a CDM role that I like more, but he does come recommended. Feels very good on the ball. He's got a bunch of important play styles across different categories. 2 passing, 2 defending, 1 dribbling. Really agile. The 2 defensive play styles feel really good on him. Try some R1 dribbling. I don't have fun with R1. I know it's good, but it's not really a fun thing for me, so I don't use it all that much. Matchmaking works in Rivals? I do not. People are saying the game's fun now. See, they adjusted one little thing. I don't think that's going to be enough to quote-unquote make this game fun for people. This is like, it's going to require a lot more than one little adjustment. Why, game? Oh, come on. Get lucky that goes to the wrong player, but why is that entirely aimed wrong. Okay. This guy won't control his fullbacks at all. It's really annoying. I'll have to take advantage of that, but it's never fun taking advantage of it. Where's my first touch? He's got first touch as a playstyle. I never see him that bad on those. That's strange. That's mine. You overhit. Interesting. Is that how we deal with goalies now? We just sprint in the other direction? Also, seeing that Dino's really going to piss me off. Chat, I think to be good at this game, you have to play this game so weird. And there's some things I'm pretty consistently seeing people and rivals do that I don't do that are really going to rub me the wrong way because I don't want to, and I think I might have to. I'm talking about like getting the ball to a CDM and sprinting backwards. I'm talking about like doing this. I'm seeing people do this a lot. And that will be very unfun, but I see the effectiveness. Ooh, Stefan on the weak foot too. Okay. Big little play there. Try 4-3-2-1. I really despise the 4-3-2-1. I'm sorry, but we just had the trauma of playing it all of last year. I didn't use it last year, but I don't really want to see it again. It's also not a formation I see in real life, so it's not very enjoyable to me in that way. He's offside. He shouldn't be there. Only fix for dribbling was on the DualSense Edge. Yeah, I've had like 6 people saying that so far, but I don't have the DualSense Edge. I have the DualShock. I know it shows the DualSense there. It just shows a PS controller. It's not the one I have. So if anyone knows how to do it for the DS4, that's another story, but why is the first touch bad? Come on, man. Goes to the wrong player. Where am I supposed to go, though? No, again, game? Oh, and that gets through and it shouldn't. Thank you, Koble. Oh, okay. What are we gonna do here? Double check VVD's agility. The defenders are so agile this year, it's so frustrating. Thank you, Gregor. My defenders are agile and yeah, yep. Very, very agreed. I think the agility on defenders is maybe my overall least favorite thing this year out of everything. Wrong player. There's nothing I can do, which is really frustrating because the opponent's just using a 4-2-4, which should be like the easiest formation ever to attack against. I finally got through and I screwed it up because I was talking partially, but that gets by. Darn it. What a turn that is from Teo. Okay. Are you serious? I can't play that? No, game. Don't bounce like that. Thank you. Oh, my word. I like the dribbling update. I don't. I do not. A lot of other people are saying it's really good, and for me, it means nothing. Has very, very, very little to do with the way I play the game, unfortunately, so it's not a benefit to me at all. Unfortunate. I have to try build up again. I think that's going to mess with my wide mids again too much, but we'll give it a go. Really lacking the offensive firepower I would like to have for myself, and also like to have against a 4-2-4 or 4-3-3-4, one of the two, because like, wow, it's such a formation that should be so defensively open. You've got to be kidding me there. Good, the aggression works. That's weird. I would have expected to be able to play that. Okay. She doesn't make the run I want from her there. Nice. No. Thank you. Wrong player. Darn it. Good, Stanway. I'm surprised I was onside, actually. No, with bounces. Okay. You actually defend that with Saka. That was the most annoying thing you could have done. You're kidding me. It calls a foul there. Coins by one big player during Toddy. Depends on the team of the years that come out. There's absolutely a chance I do not. Depending on the price and the playstyles, really. Hansen would be the obvious one to look at, although at this rate it doesn't look like I'd be able to afford her. No rivals. I don't know. Normally I save it for the following promo. I'm not sure. Your dribbling would help. Yeah, but it's not good enough. I don't use a left stick. I use L2R2. If it was an L2R2 or an L1 buff, that's fine. But normal left stick is not good enough, and it wasn't bumped enough to make it worthwhile using on offense. Oh, you've got to be kidding me there. Come on. Got hope in the weak foot there. Okay. That's exactly what I mean, man. Like, even with a buff to normal left stick, the defender is still that much faster than you. They shouldn't be able to get across there at all. Especially not Casemiro. Okay. I almost get really lucky. Good, Nicolo. Nice. Thank you, Stefan. What a phenomenal finesse that was. But still not a good goal from me. I'm really lacking in my build-up here. Not sure what to do. Your phone died. Unfortunate. Yeah, it's particularly frustrating, Rob, because I was hoping for decent things from it, but that's kind of 3-4 patches we've had this year where game doesn't feel different at all. Now, people are saying, like, it's better and... Sorry, I just realized my defender jumped out of the way of that. People are saying it's better just to use like in the midfield or maybe with your defenders or anything if you need, but I haven't really noticed that. And it's not good enough to warrant like being excited about it on offense, I think. Unfortunate. Thank you, Hero. I'll just trust the strength there. Nice ball out. What a ball, Stefan. We'll just go out wide, be safe. Oh, good movement. Very strange what's going on there. Oh, Stefan. Somehow doesn't get to that, actually. Please keep that in. Doesn't take the first touch how I want, so that messes that whole thing up, and uh-oh. Okay. Well, I know somebody in chat will be a big fan of that one. Something similar-esque happened yesterday. What a ball through. I can't do anything with it. What is happening here? Why? That's what's so frustrating about this game, man. No. Oh my god. That's a ridiculous first time pass, though. Can we all admit that at least? Played that last year, you can't this year. Your second RTG, you did Sawtill, what chem style? I don't even know who that is. Sawtill. Oh, today's card. Depends on what position you're playing him in. It's roll plus plus a centimeter holding, which is interesting for this card. 5'11 with 94 heading ac. With... I mean, unfortunately, this card just doesn't look very good. I'd probably do a basic and just bump everything if you're using him in the midfield. You find it significant? I do not. I'm surprised that everybody's against me on this one. Different playing styles. I mean, for how much I rely on it, you think any adjustment to dribbling would be a really big deal for me. So it's curious that I'm not finding any difference with it. What was I going to do here? I forget what I was going to do. What did I do at the end? I put advance forward attack instead of support. Which is strange because support was working so well for me, but then taking wingback support off breaks advanced forward support? That doesn't make any sense. But we'll just try it like this here. Left stick feels better. You can bait to one side and go back the other way much better. I'm glad it feels better. All I can say is I wish I agree. Don't mind me if I turn my webcam off for a moment, by the way. I've got some popcorn next to me to snack on. So here's the thing, Rob. I agree that it's better. I don't agree that it's good enough to matter. The dribbling, it was like a 2 out of 10. It is still a 2 out of 10. Like, and it is more responsive. Like, I can agree that there's a difference. This is not different to me. Any ability to dribble past the defender here is not different. Also goes to the wrong player. That also goes to the wrong player, though I don't believe it would have mattered. We'll take that. No, game. Why? Come on. Something's got to be in my favor at some point now. I'm just gonna, yep. Okay, this opponent's really bad, so I will be frustrated if I don't come away with a result here. That's frustrating. Give me that. Okay. Didn't have anything but a clearance there, though, so. Let's give me the overlap. It's the safest way to progress down the field. So that's frustrating. There's no... And I don't win that. There's no reason for Malin to be on the other side of the defender there. Thank you, Milo. Ping Pass Plus sometimes saves El Shaarawy's weak foot, by the way. Or not plus, but basic Ping Pass. Why am I not getting that? Like that one, though. Is that onside? No, that's frustrating. That's not who I passed that to. Okay. Nope. Good. Okay. Malin makes again the wrong movement. That's curious. Aw, Stanway. What should I do there? Ooh, okay, today's an interesting day for playing this game. Alright. Well, interestingly, first touches feel worse than ever. That I'm very curious about. That works. Thank you, Pichon. I think advance forward attack might be the way to go then. Just frustrating because I had such an easy time of the weekend, and then I come in rivals and my team stops working, which is something that happens very consistently for me. I need to stop trying out tech so much. I thought that was an offside. I need to stop trying out tech so much too, because it is not the way for me. Yeah, I don't know. Good ball. And goalie movement. I'm a fool and a hack and a fraud. I should have expected that. Good. Nice. Should be able to play that. It's offside now. Damn. Pedro goes 87. He does. Still, the stats are too low. Stats and play styles for me to consider having him anywhere near my team, but hopefully an exciting card for the future. Unfortunately, First Touch Plus is one of the worst plus play styles. Okay. All right. Dribbling pass will still involve R1. Popcorn ASMR. Definitely better in certain situations, you agree. Easier to set up. Scored goals you wouldn't have. Defender's too good. Short and lean is second best body type. Unique is best, but it depends on which unique. So Messi's got a unique body type. Messi and Neymar are the two best. Foden, Dino are good. Sterling's good. I assume Eden Hazard will be good, though I haven't tried him out this year. Dybala is good. Royce is good if we get a Royce, like. But it's the category of unique, and unique is normally the best. Set a Pedro to offload fodder. Didn't do the last one. That sucks. I wish you could go back. Even if you had to spend like an extra squad or something on just in case, you know. Hopefully you'll still get the upgrade. He should. With the rapid wing thing, he should still upgrade, as far as I know. Why is it lagging for me here? And then it stops registering like everything I'm asking for. No, man. My word with the bounces there. What? Bro, you're kidding me. He takes it on the incorrect foot. Thank you, hero. Huh? What is happening right Thank you, Pichon. I mean, what is going on this match? Chat is buzzing today, by the way. I do appreciate all of you hanging out. I think some of you are gonna start like recognizing each other and talking to each other in there without me. Because we do have a lot of repeats. I think everyone here is a repeat right now. Thank you all for like, you know, keeping on choosing me and hanging out again. Yeah, 25 of you. That is pretty consistent, which I am a big fan of. That I can pull double digits of you basically every time I stream now. I'm very happy about that. I do appreciate all of you, all the support on the channel, of course. What do I do here? If he did it with his back facing the other way, it would have been fine. You've gone just for Travellas. Like, you have to start thinking at some point, I'm going to guard specifically that there. You're just gonna be aggressive. Oh, wow, you don't get rewarded for that. Get rewarded for that, though. Interesting. What a tackle that is. Thank you, Stanway. That does do that. I meant to do something else. It's just another Travella. Interesting. Daniel. Heavy touch. We'll take that. That was meant to go back to Koble, but whatever. That's fine. Okay, actually build up an attack this time, please. I hate this style of play, by the way, because I either, like, get in behind the defense, because the defense is so high up. I either get in behind and I go get my chance, or I, like, lose the ball high up the field. Neither of them are, like, I want to lose the ball in areas like this, but I want to consistently get the ball there. It's so, like, against my playstyle to completely be nullified in the midfield like this and just go for 3 balls and score. Like, but I can't find out another way to play against teams like this. That's good. Of all the weird first time passes you can play this year, I can't do that one. That was a very strange sequence of defensive interactions. That first time pass works. That first time pass works. Come on now. Good. Heh. Yep, thank you, Pichon. There we go. Ah, my word. Come on, game. Why has everything got to be a bounce? Good turn. Whatever. Tried all the cards recommended. Favorite is Miyama. Okay, but you're going to spend another day talking about her, aren't you? Give me that. No, give me one of these. Because I feel like I deserve it, game. I've been a good little FC player. Come on. Nice. Yeah, whatever. Ah, what a weird game. Best of SBCs would be great. Or more abilities to upgrade SBCs, because you do get attached to those cards in different ways, and just, yeah, like, the things they could do for this game. Oh, you only did one level for Pedro, so is he an 86 then, instead of an 85 right now? I would take pizza over lasagna. I use that 4-star Elastico a lot, yeah. It's just like a shoulder drop and then cut, but I just call it the 4-star Elastico. I don't know what they would refer to it as, but yeah, it is honestly a really decent skill move. Let me play the game, please. How can you improve an FC25? I've got a ton of tutorials if you want to scroll back on through my channel. But it's too hard of a question to answer just straight up. I'm really dribbling focused, so it depends on if you want to play like me or not. Easiest way probably is tutorials, either my channel or someone else's, but again, you gotta kind of focus on your own weakness, realize what, like, when you're scoring goals, when you aren't, when, give me that. When you are conceding goals, and, like, what you just need to focus on in terms of any of that kind of stuff. If you're a little more specific, I can try to give, like, my recommendations this year, but... Back. Alright. That's decent spacing there. She's actually wide open. Oh, what a save. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I wish those went in, but they don't, so what are you going to do? Good, Daniel. Nice. Just didn't trust the first touch. That's tough. When do you look to use body fans? I don't have an answer for that right here. Like that kind of thing. So you gotta have a little distance from the opponent. Normally, not like a great amount, but a little kind of like deeper away from them, and you use it to kind of cut across the opponent. It's a really good speed boost. Try to point it out the next time I get a good one to get behind the center backs. That's not the skill move I did. Oh, come on. Doesn't let me switch to Bowie, it switches to the center back, that sucks. And you've got the... How often am I going to face this card, chat? Every time it's going to tick me off. No, to Milo, man. Still gets it back and that's blocked. Aww. Thank you, Nicolo. Nice. Yeah. Goalkeepers rush out on that so fast this year. That's a frustrating one. Bro, and you're just gonna spam the meta crossing. I hope they remove that crossing thing soon. That shouldn't even exist as an option. Oh, if she plays it on her weak foot, if she does it on the strong one, I'm fine there. Good tackle. I'm gonna do the meta thing here. Okay, that's fine. Please, Daniel, why? Man, that was so well done. Oh, I really feel I should be scoring that. Good. Not where I wanted to pass, though. Good, Daniel. There's a little 4-star Elastico, and he's just not got the pace. Darn it. That's lucky. Yeah. Oh, this game's frustrating. I'm letting it get to me because I should be level, and I hate that it's 1-0. It should be 1-1. It should be 1-0 for me, man. Come on. That works. Oh, even when I get lucky, it's not in my favor, dude. If I got half the luck my opponents did, I'm telling you. Good, Barella. That's actually... See, that's what I'm talking about. That's why I'm like, I don't know if the left six really improved, because you still just get, like, tackled from behind anyway, because the defenders are too fast this year. If the defenders were any slower... Good. No. Oh, it does a weird variation. How do I not play that? Come on. This game. There's genuinely no way. Okay. Exactly. That's why I'm like left six not better. I should be free there. I should have no problem getting away with the 97 dribbling press proven player with a body type like that. Okay. The body feint and you. It's annoying 5-star. It's just called the body feint. Body feint's just flicking the right stick, not the little Elasco move. But okay. Build up is like it's fine theoretically, but it's just messing with the wide mids too much, so I can't do it. I'll have better offense this half with less players getting forward, and that's one of the biggest things that I hate about this game. You're rewarded for attacking with less players. Good. I'm not gonna swap to him. There we go. There we go. But it's just the wing play. Why do you do both inside forward instead of one wing or two spread? So your way would be very effective. You're right, I would have a very consistent outlet down the wing. It would actually open the defense up even more. It's not fun for me. The players I like in real life are Hazard, Neymar, Messi, Marco Reus, these kinds of inside forwards who play theoretically wide position, and they may start wide, but they will end narrow. You want them in the inside half spaces. Give me that. Yeah, I read you to go that way, and it doesn't. Bro, that's wild. And I don't get any of the defensive moves here. Ooh, that's frustrating. Oh my god, in that pass. Oh, that's gonna bother me. All right. Yeah, have fun with your Dino, dude. I like the inside forwards. I just like in real life they're what I value. In the game I try to replicate that dribbling type style. You start wide, yes, but you want to go from the width to the inside rather than just kind of be wide the whole time. That was really easy. I'm sorry, opponent. What a boring goal. I do like the new left stick. I've come around to it slightly more today, but I still think it's a necessary change, and it's still nowhere near good enough. So most of chat likes it. I'm glad that chat is enjoying. For me, it's not really good enough to make a difference, I think. You see how much more effective my team got when I started attacking with less players? That's something I really don't like. But I take my CDMs off of build-up, which means they are now just on defend. They're deeper now. And all of a sudden, do you see the offense I'm getting? It is a night and day difference. I feel like my team's on such a basic setting now. I was hoping any of the new rules would be something I end up using, but no, right now I'm back to all old rules. I see a chat in there about from the commenter who asked about improving. I'll try to get to that as I get a little break in the game here. That works. That's not what I meant to do. That's fine. Okay. How do you create chances on a consistent basis? Struggle sometimes because there are games where you feel like you don't know what to do. Question for you. Are there games where you feel like you don't know what to do and games where you feel like you do know what to do? Like some games just work, the way you play just kind of normally is really effective. You are getting your chances. But then other ones you just completely suck? Or is it kind of more like every game you don't have ideas? Because the way I answer those are two very different answers. One answer is, if you don't have a way that works for most games for you, you've got to find a play style. You've got to find like something you're looking to do in your game, something to accomplish, a reason for your attacks. A little give and go off that he gets. Okay, it just fell. If you do have some games where it works and some where it doesn't. Well, let me bang this free kick in real quick. Never mind. If there's some games where it does and some games where it doesn't, normally what that is either that defender is really good at just defending your playstyle, or more likely, their team is set up to defend against it through no fault of their own. It's not like a purpose thing, but that game your AI just doesn't work as well. Or they're just particularly set up to defend against the attacks you kind of do by default anyway. Ooh. Good. In those games where it's like, normally this works, and this match it isn't. Oh, what an interception, man. Do I just gotta put more power in that? In those ones, if something's not working for you consistently, you have to try something else. I have a good example with the goal I scored from the wing, and I will show you after the match because it's pretty core to something that when I'm playing well, I do very well, and when I'm not, I forget about. But if something's not working, you don't want to keep forcing it, right? So you've got to look for another option. Let me... And it sounds like such basic advice. It will, but I hope the option at least helps. Or the example, rather. Nice below. I can't do anything, though. So the opponents had no success on offense. You see how they're trying something different in that attack? It didn't work. They did hold on to the ball for longer, though. And it didn't give me an immediate counterattack, which a decent amount of their moves have been, just kind of resulting in me coming right down the field again on the other side. So they kind of recognized it and went, okay, well, let me try, like, some tiki-taka build-up stuff. Didn't work. Now they're trying to force it again. Didn't work. Almost. See, I'm trying to force it there. Okay, example. Games where you run 10 in a row, next day you can't even score. Like, nothing works, you have a streak, don't stop. I get what you mean, and sometimes I think that's either just the game being weird, like inconsistent gameplay or something, or maybe the matchmaking is purposefully making you, like, play just a really hard run of opponents back to back. Or, again, that inconsistent gameplay, or the servers are weird or something. But sometimes it has to do with your own form, with your own, like, mental stamina and stability, with your own reaction time, because that does kind of vary, at least in my opinion it does. This is the wrong stream. This one. So real quick here, let's take a look at first half. And we're going to do this really quickly. But taking notice of what I'm doing. Where's my attack? It's wide. And I'm trying to go narrow. I'm trying to go narrow as soon as I can. And my players are a little bit spread out here. So we go wide. But we go wide to go narrow. You see I'm immediately looking inside again. Got a very decent inside position here. Now this all works. But there are times in the game where it doesn't, and the opponent eventually expects my playstyle of just, oh look, where's the ball? It's on the inside of the field again. And I'll get it back. Ball's on the outside. Okay, fail. But we're going inside there. That was a pass to the wrong player. We're in one of the half spaces there. Like, again, some of this is decent play, so this is fine. But it doesn't work the whole half for me. It starts getting a little more predictable. Like here, just inside again. That should have been a goal. I don't know why it wasn't. Yeah, so the criticism isn't that it's not working. It's that it's not getting me a goal. So like I'm pretty consistently getting attacks here and the build-up is fine. But I'm not scoring. Now, the second half does have an adjustment with the tactics, so I will not deny to you that that is part of why this has a change to it. But the idea there was every attack was wide to go narrow. Like, I gotta go wide eventually just to help with progressing down the field. But we're looking to go inside at the soonest opportunity. This one, and I believe this is the one I score off of. So the idea... Everything that first half, wide to go narrow. here, wide to narrow to wide again, to narrow. And if this is the move I think it is, which it should be. So we're narrow here, we're on the inside, of course. To wide again. And guess what? By the time I move inside here, it's a goal. So first half, wide to narrow. Some good opportunities. Didn't score any of them. So questionable on, again, like they look effective, but they're not getting the result I need. So that was all wide to narrow. This one, almost more like narrow to wide. Now, of course, we end narrow, but some of my buildup is through the middle. Look to get wide again. Instead of just like wide and then I'm center and then I'm done using the wing at all. Wide and then center, and then I'm like, okay, I don't have anything center. I'll go wide again. And you see what happens here? The wing play here gets me in a really nice setup. Now, this is consistent in this formation, especially if the Shadow Striker, which is a little rare. Sometimes that Shadow Striker will push up here and you'll have just kind of a flat front line. But if one of them is deeper here, and that's going to happen more on advanced forward attack instead of advanced forward support, where sometimes those two will swap around or they'll be a little bit more close to each other. But with attack on her, the priority is a little bit more on her than it is on Milo, so he will be a little deeper. So we've got a really good build up here. And this is, again, pretty consistent in this in this formation. And I'm so bad at using it because this is such a boring goal. At this point, I've already scored. I haven't already scored because, like, obviously the defenders are really powerful, so it depends on that. But, like, I've already generated a really good attack, and I'm just out here, and I'm like, yeah, this is going to result in something, and I know that already, and that's kind of boring to me because I don't like the, like, this or this kind of stuff. I enjoy that. I can't explain it better than that. I grew up watching Eden Hazard pick the ball up here and go, like, this way, or go, like, this way, or, you know. I watched Marco Reus go this way. I watched Messi go, like, this way. I like the inside to outside. I don't like the, let's get the ball here, and we'll just, like, here and then here. It's not what I grew up watching, so I'm not as big of a fan. But you can't deny the effectiveness. So immediately at the start of the half here, first time doing this attack, and I go score. What this means to you is if what you're doing for a decent amount of time in the match hasn't netted you a good result, now it might look like it will. And that's up to you. If you're like, but I'm going to keep pressing this idea, like, you know, okay, well, eventually you might be able to keep playing that one play style and go score. But it looked like my opponent was getting a grip on me, where I was too consistently doing one attack. You know what's effective when you do one thing all game? Anything else, because your opponent gets conditioned to defend that one thing. So if you end up, like, you can use that to your advantage. I'm gonna look like I'm gonna do the same thing I've done for the rest of the game, and then I'm gonna do something different. I'm gonna go down a different route. I'm gonna use a different player. I'm gonna use a different player in a different location. There we go. So it's a big thing for me this year is, yeah, and it does depend. There's a comment for formation mismatch, so it depends on the opponent you're playing and the tactics they're using. But use that first 20-30 minutes and play the way you have fun. Play the way that you know normally works. Play the way you want to. And if that isn't working, you've got to do something to look for something else. You can't really just force the one thing you've been trying all game that already hasn't been working into working. You ever play an opponent that just does L1 sprint boost? And maybe they surprise you at the start of the game. Maybe they score off their first attack because you're like, but you just did an L1. I don't know. I wasn't really ready to defend the sprint boost. You know, you defend the rest of the game, sprint boosts. So having that flexibility in your attack, just doing a different angle, a different move, something like that, sometimes that's all it takes. So that when you're in chat indicating, like, or when you're saying some of my games are great, that's why I asked that question. Some of my games are great. Some of them I can't figure out what to do. You can't just do one playstyle in the games where it's showing that isn't working. You've got to look for a different option. that's something I'm really bad at, and that's something that very consistently nets me results when I keep that in mind. My problem is I only have fun if I play in very specific, very limited ways. So it's up to you how much you want to change your playstyle around just to win games like that. For me, the answer is it's not that worth it because I just want my one way to play to work anyway. But if I want results, I gotta change something up in those games. I've missed a lot in chat here. It's not body swerve, that's not right. For the skill move, it might be the feint exit or something like that. Feint and exit, feint and turn, something like that. Skill moves don't exist in that menu. So better through pass cam is Gucci. For incisive pass, not that I know. Although there was a Di Maria you could put in an Evo that gave him incisive plus, but I don't rate Gucci for like dribbling reasons and all that, but for passing, I don't know if you'd be able to get better. Once we get an Odegaard card, then yeah, but it's not this menu either. Skill moves. Because this is going to bother me now. Fake left and go right. This is the one. If this is the one you're talking about, just the quote-unquote 4-star Elastica we were talking about. If it's this one, it should be fake left and go right. Fake right and go left. That's all. Four for 2. Mine dead and easy. Yeah, the 442 is so boring though. A lot of first owner SBC cards it is an RTG account. It's not a first owner or, you know, I can use the transfer market. It doesn't just have to be SBCs or pack pool or whatever, but there's no restrictions other than just not spending money. But yes, it is an RTG. Yeah, I'm using very particular cards. Best CDM I've used this year. The new Kimmich probably comes recommended. He looks really good. What's his price now? What is the value of that card? Yeah, Kimmich would probably be one of the best CDMs in the game, no question. He's gone up in price a little. The day to buy would have been yesterday, I bet. Oh, he's not that much up, maybe. No, he's not fluctuating that much. Shame on the skill moves. Best CDM I've used is Barella, though. That would be a pretty easy answer for me. Should make a tutorial for patterns of play. I probably should. That wouldn't be a bad idea. I'll be right back, chat. Did I decide what to pick with the tokens? I have not. Right now, I'm kind of betting I'll do, I'll just do packs for Team of the Year, because Rodrigo looks exciting, but by the time you have that card in your team, you're going to replace him pretty soon anyway, so I'm thinking just the packs right now. Why don't I buy better players with so many coins? Because I'm a dribbler and I'm specific. El Ferrari's got a good body type, Melo's got a good body type, Pichon has like the best body type, honestly. I need them to be responsive. It's not as fun for me if the game's like just about pace or about strength or anything. It's got to be about outplaying my opponent. That's the way I enjoy the game. So you do not have to play the way that I do, but if you're here in the stream, that's what we're going to be talking about. So I'm always looking at short and lean, average and lean players, unique body types like Neymar. There's a reason my team is so Bowie's a bit of an exception. Obviously, there's not too many right backs right now, but I would want a better dribbling right back in the future. But 5'3", 5'4", 5'8", 5'9", 5'10", 5'9", 5'4". There's a reason all of my players are basically under 6 foot. How's Bongiorno? Not bad. I still think Ta is better, but he's not bad. And he's not bad for 20k or whatever he is, so. He comes semi-recommended. He's got one or two weird things I think you can tell. His card's just like... Is it the... Maybe just the reaction and the composure a little low or something like that? He plays about at his stats, but he doesn't play above. It feels like Top plays a little above his stats. What about Rush Neymar? Really hard to get on chem and doesn't have the roll plus. I would probably have more... I don't know. I don't know if I'd have more fun with him. The thing about that card is he is probably not going to drop in price that much more, you would think. It says 389. His lowest lately has been 345, so 389 is only a little higher. We are expecting to get a Mahrez card, actually. Does Mahrez play on the same team? I forget. Where's... How do I get to that here? Come on. Al Hilal. No. What team is Mahrez on? Because that's only a soft link. Although, if that new Mahrez will have better chem links, then that could be enticing. He is ++ inside forward. He's unique body type. So that's actually tempting. But it depends on the playstyles they give that new Mahrez SBC. Because it'd be nice to have a left footer there and finally replace Mullen out of my team. And that might give Neymar the chem to go at cam. Whew, that's tempting. Finally have a 5-star skiller at cam for a little bit here. I'm not gonna lie, I like that idea. Alright, the new cards are gonna have better chem, right? Like better chem links. Interesting, I'm curious now. Of course, the moment I buy this card, we'll get a like Neymar SPC and his price to tank. I'll be right back, chat. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Hello again. Gross is your CDM. We've got 2 questions on Gross there. Is that it for Brahim Diaz? I've not seen the new cards we're expected to get. I've got no comment on that. Although he does seem a fan favorite. I don't wish for this success for Madrid. It's just so boring. But of all the players on their team, Brahim Diaz is one of the ones I hope better things for, I think. Let me see. Pascal. Gross. Average lean, 3rd best body type. 4-4 is fine. No dribbling. 1, 2, 3, 4. having 5 playstyles is rough. Intercept Plus is a very good one. Block, you don't use much on CDMs. Whipped, I mean, like long ball's up to you for how you play. Dead ball, it's fine to have, but it's not like one you get excited about, I think. Whipped is entirely based on your playstyle. I would not do anything with it myself. Only 89 interceptions, but it's Intercept Plus, so that shouldn't matter. The other defensive stats are pretty decent. Good stam, passing's really high, and you don't have to buff that. Shooting's fine. Obviously, most people are probably going to do a shadow on him, but I'm weird and want the better dribbling, especially with no dribbling plays. So, stats are good. Deep line playmaker on both, that's good. I mean, this is a good selection of roles to have. Card is fine. It's the lack of playstyles that makes me just go no. And like, I like him in real life. He's on my team, but okay, maybe he's not worth the amount of tokens. But the in-game stats look decently high. Maybe not high enough, but decently high. Nowhere near enough playstyles for me. So that's just like an immediate no there. One moment here. There we go. Okay. He deserves better card. I would agree with that. He does deserve better. And I like him. I mean, he's not had the best start with us or anything, but it's been a weird season for Dortmund over. Interesting. I don't know what I'd do for that. It's not been the best season for Dortmund necessarily. So don't blame him for it, but I do hope he does well for us in the future. I want to see the best for him, honestly. Okay, back to Div Rivals. I expect a little bit more from myself this game. Oh, you also said Messi. Messi would be phenomenal too, but not worth the price. Messi and Neymar are best dribblers in the game, no question. Depends on the playstyles they get, but yeah, I just don't feel like spending all the money and losing coins on them right now. Alright, Dortmund. I'm a Dortmund fan. Have been for 10, 11 years now. We keep doing strange. And now we've got like 8 injuries, which is awful. Oh, I'm on that one. What happened there? Do 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 do. Blaszczykowski, Royce, Götze, Lewandowski, Kuba, excuse me. Let me use his nickname. That's about when I started watching. It's about when I started watching. So my era was kind of the end of all that. And then seeing Mkhitaryan and Aubameyang, who I fell in love with. They get replaced with Ousmane Dembele, Christian Pulisic. We're hoping Gio Reyna, you know, I think he was around then, but really young. We were hoping he comes through, and then kind of some injury issues and stuff. But, there we go. Then it's Jadon Sancho, who's one of my favorite players of all time, and he's had such a weird career since, but you can't deny just like, oh, he looked like a world beater. He really did. Talked about Odegaard. I have not seen his new card. I have not seen basically any leaks for the upcoming promo. If you want to talk about it, it is fine. But nah, I'm pretty unaware of next week's promo right now. Take that. Here's the thing, I'm isolated now. My CDM's really far away. That's offside. It's so frustrating because you put in all that work and then just boom, all of a sudden both attackers caught offside immediately. Good, Stefan. Keep going. Actually, Milo, yeah, I took the risk and that's fine. Sometimes that happens. What formation am I playing against? What is this? Yeah, that's fine. I was also aggressive on that. Oh. That's mine. Oh, wrong player. It's a shame. And I can't turn. Yeah. I'm surprised I wasn't offside. Thank you, Bongiorno. And El Shaarawy's beating Zidane in the air. Interesting. And he injured himself in the process. Rough. Yeah. Come on. Bombing FIFA 16. Sancho's good. What happened? Man, you happened. Can say that about all their purchases. I don't think I have any other answer for you. Man, you happened, and then difficult Euros penalty miss happened. Ooh, rough. Come on, game. Good. Why are my long balls so much worse than everybody else's? Good. That's so disappointing. It's not even that hard of a pass, man. Give me that. Good. It better at least be a free kick there. Into the ball. I can only hope that Sancho recovers his form at Chelsea. I still wish nothing but the best for the kid. Aww. Maybe Dortmund will one day be lucky enough to have a player like that return to us. Like, actually want to transfer. She tackles with the wrong foot. That's frustrating. That should be mine. That works. Supposed to perform an entirely different skill move on that first touch, so that was strange. Oh, come on. This game is so wild. No. Okay. Alright. Halftime. Problems in the game are pretty dead. Yeah, they've not been great. I would agree with that. Unfortunately. Tots has always been fun. I don't know if there's ever been a Tots that I haven't enjoyed, but the rest of them definitely lacking in some excitement. Konate loses headers to Griezmann and Piour. That's not a good sign for that Konate. Silver's shooting style. It really depends on how you play. Because I got away with just power shot on Leo Schuler. But you really had to get open enough to get those to have the time to queue up a power shot. Now that I don't have power shot on the striker, I don't necessarily miss it. Pichon has finesse and Trivella, both of which are very good. I don't know what happened there. Oh, and they're that much faster, man. Thank you. That's lucky. Thank you. Come on, Danya. Oh, man. Honestly, I feel like Trivella is the most important, even inside the box. So I'd probably do Trivella, then finesse, then power, but they're pretty close this year. Thank you. Nice ball. That's entirely to the wrong person. That sucks. Goes through the back of his foot. Okay. A good run. And that was meant for Mullen. That sucks. Noah Lang, that is a name I'm unfamiliar with. Good, Bowie. How am I that much slower there? Give me that, please. I read it. Thank you. No. Good? Yeah, of course. Good, Kochawi. Good. Through the back of me again. Okay. And it bounces. Of course it bounces. Nope. And good. That, I think, is my least favorite tackle I've ever seen in any FIFA. Oh, that's upsetting. Oh, dude. You've got to be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me. Tell me she's onside. She was offside anyway. Doesn't matter. Okay. What am I gonna do now? Oh, weird with the left stick there. Good. Cannot believe that touch was so heavy. Give me that game. No. Good, Bowie. Come on. Oh, his touch wasn't what I expected there. I so should have scored there. That was a very easy chance. I just thought he'd take it in a different way. Damn it. Good. Perform the pass later than I expected, though. Nothing I can really do. Oh. Yep. That's offside, isn't it? Yep. Oh, what's going on? I do not what's good. I don't know what's going on there. Why? Why can't I beat someone like that? Because that opponent was so awful. God, I really have to do better. Oh, Noah Lang. Yeah, he does have the RTTK card. I've got that card in my club. I don't know anything about him. I don't have injury cards. You're kidding me. I don't have injury cards, man. Healing. One of the games where the things that work for you just did not work like, yeah, it was. And I responded to it very badly. Ignore all this chat, don't worry about it. Didn't really try out any other avenues, but I just kind of let it get to me, let myself get frustrated. What am I gonna do different this game? Because I cannot roll into Weekend League playing that badly. I have to do better. It's either getting the striker better access, because Pichon is so much better than what I used her for in that game, or it's more build up with my CDMs.
Welcome to another exciting game brought to you by EA TV.
And just shoot more? I mean, maybe. I really feel like I'm not getting in the positions to shoot, though. I don't really enjoy doing long shots, so it depends on what kind of shots we're talking about here. The long shots are very effective, of course, this year. Okay. She's on side. That was to the wrong player, but it'll work anyway. No, man, that's the stuff they need to fix this year. The fact you can't do first touches there or anything, that's wild, man. It's offside. What do you like about Malo that Musiala can't offer? Ball retention. Let me show you what I mean. Milo's ability to do this is so much better than Jamal. Now Jamal's going to be better with Tech Plus. He's going to be faster because he's controlled explosive instead of explosive. But I care less about getting behind my opponents or necessarily getting away, and I care more about, in as many situations as I can, have the agility and the dribbling to hold on to the ball. That's really it. Musiala's theoretically better at most other things. 5-star skills, he's got 2 good passing play styles. A bit stronger. But no, in a situation like that, I just dance away. And look, it gets me a different chance. That's... okay. That's like the easiest chance you'll ever see, and I somehow put it wide. No, that gets through too. Should be offside. Yep. Thank you, Stefan. Scores that on the weak foot, far post, with the wrong foot for the finesse, and still able to put it in. That's just how important the... like, I knew that was going to happen. He'd be able to score it. That's how important the playstyle is. Essentially, you don't have the playstyle. You don't do finesse there. It's not worth it. What an interception. What a run, Malo. Nope. The good news is this opponent's not very good, so this should be an easy enough match for me. Nice. Come on, bonjour. Buongiorno. So that's the left back, and I'm keeping that in mind because there should be space. Never mind. No, that doesn't go in. Is there a big difference in short passing balance? I recommend short passing. It is by far my favorite, but as with any of them, as with like literally anything this game, this year, there's a downside. So it depends on the upside you want versus the downside. Balanced is they maintain good positions, but there's like no movement. Short passing is a little bit worse on the positions they're in sometimes, but at least they'll come to, so you do have easier build-up. And sometimes coming to means you get an easier run later. Like you see, it's not necessarily that my players aren't making runs just because they're on short passing, right? Aww. counter means they make runs, but their positioning is so bad. I don't think it's. I mean, I would say I don't think it's worth using, but most people use counter over everything else, so it just depends on your playstyle. If you're playing like me, definitely short passing in my opinion. Come on, Stefan. That's all I'm gonna have is that pretty poor shot. Oh well. I can try to balance this half, we'll see how it goes, but honestly for a game like this I don't expect it to be very different just based on the opponent, but we'll see if I notice different attacking patterns. Oh, come on, Stefan. Nope. I mean, maybe. I don't. That was a really good run from Malin. Give me that. Thank you. Of course, if I go over to balance, then it would mean a myriad of other testing for me, like we have to do advanced striker support versus attack again, and all kinds of stuff, so that would be quite the testing phase for me if this ends up working out, but yeah, she's offside. Ah, Stanway, come on. It should have been mine, really. I don't know. I had to tell him to go on that run, but I mean... Balance kind of cooked. Balance kind of cooked, I mean... I'd be remiss if that performance wasn't enough to make me try it for the next game. So hey, we'll go ahead and put it on and just see if we can replicate that. No, I'm gonna don't save. Go back in. Please come short to support rather than make forward. Maintain their defensive shape. I feel like scoring the first goal this year. I also do. People change the way they play pretty drastically based on that first goal, I think. What's the offside? You interesting, curious. But yeah, the first goal this year, I agree with that. It's people really alter the way they play based on that. Come on, let me find a game. Oh, that's 74 ping. I can't play a game like that. Come on now. Oops. Why Miyamashi looks too slow? It's body type and dribbling stats. And explosive accelerate. But keep in mind, I'm using like Pichon without a pace chem style. I'm using Milo without a pace chem style. Like it doesn't really matter. Getting cooked by Dino, Javi Simmons. I'll be curious. Simons? I'll be curious if we get a Simons card I want to try out later on. He was my favorite player in 23. He had a team of the season that was only 93 rated. That card cooked for me for a long time. I think from team of the season, from the moment I tried him out until the end of the year, he just about stayed in my team. It wasn't until like a little bit into footies where he finally got replaced. Mascherare is really wide there. Interesting. Oh, there's a lot of space here though. Pass was almost off. Should be able to. Oh, my word. No game. Come on. Let me score that. Nope. Although it registers as a clearance, not a stand tackle, which sucks. It was supposed to register that pass on the first touch, and it didn't, so I wasn't sure what the game was going to think my input was then. And I hate when that happens. Okay. Give me that, please. Yeah, that's fine. What am I doing this game? Good, Milo. Wrong player. That's fine. Oh, no game. I'm not used to playing on it, but based on our shape here, I'm thinking balanced might be the way to go. No. Nice ball out. Interesting. That's a direct tackle from behind. That feels really bad. Darn it, game. expecting that and still not able to. Turn. Went to Pi. Oh, he's not in the game this year, is he? Because they don't have the Brazilian League rights. Which is a real shame, let's be honest. Good. No, I'm so upset. How many times? Oh my god, game. How many times do you have to go against me? How many times? Good run. Come on. Thank you. I forgot that button combo would do that. My bad. So the funny thing about that, chat, is my brain automatically like defaulted to a button combo for a pass type we haven't been able to perform since FIFA 23, I think. I hate this game, man. I hate this game. Just let me make the pass. Let me make the first touch. It's just not skill-based if you allow defenders to cover that much distance at one time. Like, how do you want me to get through? There's so much space there and no ability to access. Yeah, wrong player. It locks on. Man. Come on, dude. Okay. Bro. I'm really struggling this match. That's offside. Good. Needs to beat fullbacks. I mean, I need to hold on to possession more than anything else, I feel. Played 2 0-0s and 1-1-2. That's wow. It's no fun. Where's the fun in the game? Alright. Good. That has to be a foul game. That can't be clean. Good. Alright. That's not cool either, man. Neither is that. Bro, what is happening, dude? Come on. Good, Daniel. She stuttered. That sucks. If that's not the dribble to do there, then what is? Okay. No. Okay, okay. Defenders are so fast, dude. I've never, ever, ever been a FIFA like this one. This is just, like, this is not close to any other FIFA game we've ever experienced. It is just a different franchise this year. That would have been a really awful goal to score, but also I deserve it, so whatever, game. Turn it. That's not what I expect to happen there, game. Oh, man. Bro, screw you, dude. That's so undeserved. You think Hero's better? I think Hero's better, yeah. Man. Because I defended something up the field, and instead of rewarding me for it, it just, like, registers it as a pass instead. Or whatever happened. It was something like that. No. Good, Daniel. What am I doing wrong? Because I literally have nothing. I can get forward easy enough. I just can't. No way. No. That pisses me off so much. Dude. It's the fact that Oh, okay. It's the fact that Saliba is more agile than Malo, though. Are you kidding me? You kidding me? That's the one time she decides to take a horrible first touch. Explain to me why in that situation that happened. I can't build a consistent game out of what you program me, yeah? So, like, how am I supposed to know what my players are gonna do? Yeah, nice first time pass. Yeah. Glad that the game's working out so well for you, man. God. I'm, like, leagues better than this guy is the thing. Yeah, that would have been really lucky off of that body shape. Okay, that's lucky. I've got incisive there though, and apparently I can't play that pass, which also doesn't make sense to me. No, man. Come on. I don't understand. I do not understand. No clue, man. Don't know what to say to that. Don't know what to say to that. Also don't know what to say to that, to be fair. The amount of things in this game that had to go against me. The amount of things that go in the opponent's favor. The bounces, the tackles that I don't make. The decisions. What? Bro, I'm on precision shooting. That's not where the shot was going. That's not at all where the shot was going. I'm aiming near post there. I have no understanding, man. That's really confusing to me. One remaining thing I would want to try is support on the striker, but I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say at all. Yeah, excuse me as I hit the mic. I do appreciate that we've gained about 6 subscribers as we're streaming here. Thank you all for hanging out once again. So got about 20 of you in here, I think. I'm just trying to test out an additional couple things here and figure out why I'm so inconsistent, because I'm going to need my results to get a little bit more predictable for the weekend league, you know. Good, Stanway. No game. Down. Nah. Interesting. Good block. It's very strange though. I have a ridiculous amount of movement out of my front two here. But not so much out of everybody else. He's in a nice spot though. She's not in a bad one either. Damn. And that's why I dribble and dribble and dribble and don't take many shots, because I feel like just getting the right shooting angle takes so much work this year. Oh, that's fine. Good. That works.
Now with Pichon. Unable to keep the ball. A chance for him on the flank.
Come on. Okay. I get lucky. The bounces were in the favor for that time. Good, Nicola. Nice. Oh, Milo doesn't move at all like how I want him to there. Got no space. Good. That works. Milo moves exactly like you want him to there, and then he's just slow. Why? Seemed like he was at like half his sprint speed he should have been. Take that. Good. I told Malin to go on a run twice. Only then has he. You can see how much I'm destroying this guy, and also just, it takes... Like, I get up to the box, and then it still takes another 3 minutes to just work a single angle. That's not how I wanted that pass to go. That's mine. Come on. Good. She should be moving different there. That was very strange to me. She's on support, so she should make a run backwards. I've seen her do it before. Unless that's just a short passing thing. Come on. There we go. But it's just a counter. It's just a turnover. Try attacking wing. So that is another test. I do have an attacking wingback set up, but I don't have it unbalanced right now. Unbalanced is what I'm trying out. Balance instead of short passing, to be clear. But that might make the attacking wingbacks a little bit better for me. Oh. See, that's the difference, though. That's the absolute difference. You don't get that kind of run on short passing. I think balance is pretty important, actually. Of course, I said that about counter once, and then it turned out to be absolutely the wrong call for me, so we'll see. But right now... It's looking like balanced might be the way to go, so it just depends on the setup for everybody else now. Oh, Stefan. What a finish. Can't believe I feel so bad after the live tuning. So they did, like, I didn't feel it at first, but now I do agree. It feels like left stick is better, but it feels like L2R2 is worse. So everything I'm used to is just, like, I don't know. It all feels altered. I agree. It doesn't feel good to me. I kind of prefer it how it was, but maybe I just need to... I wouldn't say I'm optimistic, but I don't think the game's as bad as I'm being as negative about it. Like, it's I think it will be okay, but it's a big adjustment period right now. I know you by watching play, not spinning in the middle, went 3 games in a row. Glad to hear. But it's the variation, right? So if you want... Here's the thing. If you want to play in the middle, using the wing is very important because you can't congest the middle too much. If you play through the middle at every situation, your opponent is very compact on defense, so getting the ball wide means that they actually spread themselves out a little bit. When you work it back middle, you've got more space. You gotta think about it in terms like that. Like, what is all of this going to accomplish? And, you know. I'm gonna try that one again. Standard gold Graceman, interesting card. See, L1 was so good on that first one and then just gave me nothing on the second. That's not the version I wanted. Darn it. Also, this pitch is really bothering my eyes. I can't see on the field, man. What a ball. Okay. He makes a run on the wrong side of the center back. If he keeps going where he was, he might have been fine. Oh. Good, Stefan. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Finding out live tuning made the gameplay feel more different than the last 3. Oh, you're right, though. You were very right about that. I didn't even think about that. Oh. Don't bounce like that, game. I'm surprised I can't play that. Come on, Nicola. Surprised I wasn't offside. Interesting. Nice. Should be Daniel here. That's the real threat. It just was not performing the skill move I was actually intending to. Nice. Okay. Passed on the wrong side of him. Yeah, nice opponent. Nicely done. Ah, that never happens. Come on. No. Yeah. Don't feel good about scoring that one, but this is a game that is hurting my eyes and I don't really want to continue. Is it just me, or is anybody watching the stream? Are we also like feeling weird about looking at the pitch on this one? Oh, that was almost a really good pass. That was a glitched animation. Okay. Good ball through. No way. I thought I'd be clear there. Damn. What a ball too. Lots of situations there. I think the game could have decided to let me intercept, but alright. Good. Oh, what a ball too. I'll score a second one for the game. It's fine. Pitch seems darker, yeah. Oh yeah, I haven't been able to ask about the new roles and focuses. Bohemian, I will ask... remind me after the game, I'll answer that. It's, sorry, this game's really kind of bothering me. But, also, where you been? You haven't been in the streams. I've missed you, man. You're gonna have to, like, give me the number of your family so I can be like, hey, my viewer hasn't been in chat. Where are they? Good. I think honestly variety of skill moves is something I need to work on. Because just doing that stuff, even in open space, just is not intimidating, but like forces the opponent to consider so many more things about you. Ah, darn it. I should use them to turn in open space way more often and incorporate more of them into my game overall. Okay, so it makes the picture quality worse because when, yeah, it's annoyingly bright, but then it's dark on the far side, so there's a big contrast here. I don't remember how much of the last weekend you saw, Bohemian. We got 13-0, and that was beating a hacker in the one game, which you weren't there for. Did you see that game, or did you see the YouTube upload? Because if you didn't, you have to, man. But, the team I used for the weekend was advanced forward support and wingback support. Now, first things first. I got that new Fleming card, and she has... Where is it? It doesn't actually show on the screen, but it does in the other game menu. She has Classic 10 Plus. So I tried Classic 10. Awful. Vest in chat, you'll remember Vest. Was like, Classic 10 is like a second striker that doesn't strike and a playmaker that doesn't playmake. They were just stationary. It was like the wrong position every single time. So Classic 10 comes highly not recommended unless like Messi just is better because it's Messi. But for a card like this, very, very bad. So Classic 10, disappointing. I was actually hoping for a little bit more from that one. Deep Lying Buildup gives the problem you would expect it would. Oh, that's interesting. It swaps them around. If you just put one on buildup, it thinks it's going to be that central. That has to be a glitch. I don't think that'll be true. Although that'd be an interesting thing to experiment with. But I think that's just going to be a visual glitch. But the idea being, Deep Lying Buildup, you know me, I like the symmetry, so I use it on both. The idea that Deep Lying Buildup gets into these spaces does exactly what you think for everybody else. So the inside forwards were a little bit wider because somebody else was already there. So the buildup was fine, but what I ended up doing, it kind of turned my formation into a 4-4-1-1 because these pushed up enough to be center mids, which is exciting. Like, I like the idea that that exists, but I needed these players to push up and these ones to be further up. And instead it was these two pushed up and then these two kind of just moved out a little bit wider anyway. So I'm sure you can get this to work somewhere. Maybe you can put one on and that'd be fine because you're only messing up the balance on the one side, or maybe in like a 4-2-2 when there's nobody else occupying that space, then this might make sense. You're just kind of pushing them up, but there's no central cam to get in the way or anybody. But in a formation like this, this just ruined the others. It looks like Deep Lying Roaming, except they only get here. Deep Lying Roaming actually does get wide sometimes, which is important. When I get down the wing, I need the ability to pass the ball back and recycle. Build up meant I basically had no ability to go back to them. Roaming means they're out here, which means it's pretty easy to go back. Defend at least means it's easier to go back this way because there's less players in the way to block that pass than there is to block that one. Wing back support will make sense to you, like in that regard, what we just talked about. Wing back support, that's the problem. So you see it there. So it's got the same problem. I really like this. The runs they make are good. The moves they make, like the positioning of the wingbacks is fine. They linger. They're actually a little bit deeper in build-up, which I'm perfectly fine with. You know, don't bomb down the field until we've got sustained possession, and this makes sense. So the build-up's a little bit more consistent, a little bit better. But then I've got like them here, and they don't even occupy this space. They're not like a false back. They stay here. But my inside forwards stay very, very wide. There's no other benefit to them. Like, yes, they build up a little bit better, but I don't notice, like, when the ball's on this side, I don't notice Karchawi, like, cutting inside that much. It's not like she's false back over here. She just kind of stays like a normal wing back. Maybe she's, like, here instead of here, but when Elshaw's here, it doesn't matter. But yeah, the build-up, you know how bad I want my players to do this and then this. Wingback support meant they only ever like did that when they were up the field. So this is an absolute no for me. Again, I think it could be okay for some playstyles. If you're doing a 4-3-3, maybe this makes sense because this isn't going to mess with a winger in the way that it messes with a wide mid. So that might be okay. Maybe. It still might mess with it. It depends. So it's worth testing. Deep lying build-up is worth testing. Wingback support is worth testing, but they are both no's for me, and that should be pretty obvious. You know, all the you've been here a while. You know kind of what I'm looking for. Playmaker build-up was so deep and so stationary. This is an absolute no to me. I'm trying to think of any situation, like maybe in a two-striker setup where you don't want them interfering with the two strikers as much. Like maybe a 3-5-2, then this might make sense. But you just kind of turn it into a three. You just kind of turn it into like 3 center mids instead of 2 CDMs and 1 cam anyway. So again, like this might work in 1 or 2 setups, but in every other one, no. That's a big no. Which leaves us with advanced forward support. I'm going back and forth. It's good. I like it. This is a decent addition. Advanced forward support on her hinders my ability to get through balls to her. Maybe by half. You know, she doesn't make as many runs. It's not quite as like immediate with the attacks as she does make, although she is on side a lot more. But it hinders her and it benefits Malo. So you see these two swapping a lot more. That makes sense if you've got a good build-up striker. So if you had maybe Dybala, who was like advanced forward plus, or somebody with like passing play styles and build-up ability, then having them swap with and if you had like a real striker as the cam, maybe somebody without as good passing and you want them in front, then like having the swapping makes sense. But in a situation like this, I just kind of want, like, her passing's fine, but I want her more in front of that because her passing's not as good as Malo. Then it's kind of like, well, maybe I should just have her attack most of the time anyway and just leave it more default, more standard. I said that the others are worth messing with, but that's mostly they're worth messing with in other formations. Advanced forward support is very worth messing with in the 4-2-3-1 here. It's a good addition. I like it. I'm not sure if it's the way I should go or not. Does that make sense, Bohemian? Can you comment thoughts on gameplay post-patch? I think dribbling feels a lot better now. Have I tried other formations? No, I have not. I don't plan on either. I'm just kind of just doing this one here. You've seen me try other formations this year, and like it screws me up. Dribbling's a little better, but L2-R2 seems worse, and L2-R2 is kind of what I relied on the most, so I'm not sure. Normal left stick dribbling requires more space, and I just never feel like I have enough space. Like, I like it, but it should work more in tandem with agile dribbling, so it's a trade-off. I wish we could do like normal left stick into an agile dribble to be like, oh, normal left stick in like a little bit of open space, and then when I get close, I'll do the quicker dribble to get out. It doesn't really feel like that. It's like you should only use 1 per attack or something. I'm not sure. Like, it's a decent change, but they really need to nerf the agility and acceleration of defenders, so I'm not sure. Everybody else seems really happy with it. I'm not convinced. Is it better than before? Slightly. Is it going to improve my gameplay and my experience? My answer right now is kind of no. Please test Trickster Plus. I'll try to give some more effort to that with El Shaarawy here. Feels like it's harder to go around. I kind of feel that. It's a little more precise. It's a little more responsive, but it's not better against the defender. So it's like, but what's the point? They tackle from every single angle, which is a problem. What's the roll plus and rapid wing? I'm pretty sure that's winger plus. Where's here? Yeah, it's winger plus. Winger plus. I don't know. I feel like we need a nerf to defending more than we need a buff to dribbling. Need some popcorn. Be right back.
just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting next to me here on the commentary gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham United midfield man, Stuart Robson. And what we have coming up for you is action from the elite division. Stuart, your expectations?
It's winger plus plus for right wing. And right wing only, so not right mid, not left side at all, just right wing. No, that passes. Like that's a pass that could be made, you know. Okay, L1. Okay, we'll be. I don't know. I don't know if I really feel like that's much better or not. It's hard to really think it's right mid. Unfortunate. It's hard to say off that. Why are we committing fouls there? Come on. Oh my god, on his weak foot, really? That's not at all where I wanted that pass. Alright, that's not where I wanted that one. What's going on here? No, what is that interception? Yeah. What a ball, man. Good. Okay. She might be open. Nice ball. Good touchdown and over the net. All about getting used to the gameplay again, but you really started to feel. That's kind of how I feel. Like, honestly, like you're saying the gameplay is pretty heavy and pretty bad. I agree with that, but I don't know if it's like worse. Bro, what? It's like if the game was a 5 out of 10 before, it's kind of still a 5 out of 10 now, you know what I mean? It's just that it's going to take. You're right, like we finally, I think we're kind of getting used to it, and I was almost to the point where I'm like, game's bad, but maybe it'll be fine once I get better cards, you know? Man, thank you. The idea that I can concede 2 to this guy is wild, by the way. This guy looks really bad. What an interception. What a pass out. Come on. No, game. It's gotta be mine. Come on. I can't believe I can't turn that there. Thank you, Nicolo. Out. Just do a little give and go. Never mind, it's behind him. I don't get rewarded for a defensive action because why would I? That pass somehow gets through. I'm that out muscled? Okay, what is happening? Chad, if I lose this game, by the way, I'm cooked. Like, there should be no way I lose this one. Why is he turning in the wrong direction? Come on. Alright. Oh, that's so unlucky. Thank you. No, game. Come on. Go me look. Okay, that's fine. That's a pen. We'll take that. Guess it's Daniel on my pens now. Okay. I think this is another hacked game, but it's like barely hacked, you know? I don't think it's big enough to really complain about. I, again, should be able to win because this guy's very bad, but... You see the power in that shot from Di Natale? That did not make sense to me. No, man. Oh my god, dude. Bro! Screw this, man. Come on. Good ball. Unbelievable. You should take that shot so much faster, man. Bro, why do you turn unresponsive there? Also, Bohemian, I'm trying out balanced instead of short passing, so there's an adjustment with the team in that regard as well. Bro. Good. Okay. Really upsetting that doesn't open up more space, and he's offside. Damn it, game. I think she's just offside. And that's the one that goes in. What a shot that was. From Rudy Voller's weak foot? See, that's strange to me. Come on. Oh, man. Gotta go. Take it easy. I do appreciate all the comments tonight. You have a good night there. Wish me luck in this final one. No. Please just let me take a first touch for once in my life, man. Good. Barella. Nice. Okay, finally. A little bit of composure was what I needed. Just keep that in mind. No, wrong side of the defender. Bro, come on. Okay. What inners? What? See, that's why I'm questioning this game, man. This one doesn't feel right. Di Natale also shouldn't be that fast. No, wrong guy. Okay. No. All flustered now. I'm not playing well. Come on. She performs the tackle entirely wrong. Yeah, this is I'm pretty confirmed this is a hacked game. Again, it's barely there. It's just like the sliders are just not in my favor. Gonna stay to see me win. Well, that's okay. Well, if you're gonna stay, I have to win. If the game's gonna let me turn, come on. I'll take that. No, Elstra. Wrong player in the pass. This might. That's hard. That's very, 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 very tough. Thank you, Bowie. No. Oh my god. Not you. Although it works, actually. Oh, what a poor pass, Kochawi. Good. It's fine. That's hard. That's hard, man. It might be a second red, funny enough, or second yellow. Why is the goalie running from out of bounds beside him? Entirely registered to the wrong player. God damn it, man. Last one. Take it easy, you two. I do appreciate both of you hanging out there, hoping that we got something. That game, just... I'm not in agreement that that was a regular game. You can't actually go back and see the amount of power added here, but I think it was this one where it's just... I've never seen this amount of power on a finesse shot. That wasn't a finesse, but... This is a strange amount of power. Like, this in-game felt like it registered weird to my brain. Why am I on the wrong player? I don't know. I haven't seen a regular finish with power like that either. Take it easy, Sunzi. We will see you tomorrow for some actual champs. What happened on this one? Bro, that's so disappointing. When am I gonna do it? Never, actually. The more you ask, the less likely I am to do it. For one reason. What's up, RF? RF? It's not been a month. It's been like the last 3 streams, but it's about every message, yeah. I am manifesting staying calm and not yelling at chat for everybody spamming at me. How the heck the put pressure on me in my games? Not entirely sure what you mean, but do you think your opponent's using pressure in a way that you don't? Because pressure really comes from the 95 depth thing. If you go into your defensive line, if you go into your defensive line setting, there's like balanced, high, aggressive. Most of the why are we pausing? Also, the fact I'm losing a guy like that is so frustrating. The aggressive line is what gives the consistent offside trap, which is what the pressure feels like. So if you want to do it yourself, try the aggressive 95 depth thing. There is a downside to it. You can't be so aggressive with your players as to pull them out of position because you'll leave more space, but most people use 95. I don't. But most people do. Almost everybody does, especially in the higher divisions. I don't find it fun, and I like being aggressive with my players, so the downside of that one being a little bit more punishing for it is actually a little bit of a hindrance for me. I'm keeping that ball somehow. Oh, unlucky. Good, Stanley. Pichon, why can you not score those shots this year? How did I just get 180 passed against like that? Damn it. No way. No way. Oh, what? Come on. Yeah, just don't control your center backs. It works out so well this year. I hate that. You should get punished for not controlling your players. Of course you don't because it's an EA Sports game. Oh, she's slow at the final turn there. Bounces off like that. Good, Bowie. Okay. Don't have the L1 dribbling there. It's frustrating because that's exactly what it should be for. No, that gets through me. Good. Is she gonna stay on? Oh, man. Okay, I'll take the foul. Okay, that's lucky. We'll take that space. It's fine. Okay, I get very, 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 very lucky. Do you feel like the live tuning update? I feel like it made it the same, just in different ways now. I feel like the other dribbling is worse. The left stick is improved. But like agile, which I relied on very heavily, L2, R2 dribbling, I feel like that's worse. Wow, okay. Get the ball out of here. So it's basically a 50-50 change. So like the game's the same as before. It's just I have to relearn what I use and where. See, I've got no confidence in my dribbling. I've got 3 things I can do there. L1 dribbling, L2, R2, and normal left stick. And I have genuinely no idea what to pull out in what situation now. Because that was normal left stick, trying to test out the new quote-unquote improved jog dribble thing, and yeah, not good enough there, so. Ah, come on. No. Interesting. Thank you. Good ball. We'll try the first time with him. Yeah, it's Bowie, so he doesn't normally make those, but the risk was worth it, I think, in that case. Bro. That better be mine. It's not at all how I wanted that to go. Okay, we'll take that though. Okay. Yeah, I just can't say I agree that L1 is a way to go. I think L1's got its use, but it's not getting past a defender. That only worked because my opponent stopped switching their players. And just try to let the AI do it for them. Yeah. Good. Not so good. It's fine. Big up the host and chat. Respect from Trinidad and Tobago. Welcome on in. That is a viewer I don't recognize. I do hope you're having a good night. Thank you for tuning on in. What time are we on? Oh, we're at 9:30. Really hard time with 4-3-3. With 4-2-3-1. 4-2-3-1 is one of the more annoying formations this year, so I feel that. Even the precision pass doesn't do it. Oh. Trying to think. Suggestions. Chat, I'm about to start doing L2 R1 passes literally all the time because at least I get to decide where it goes instead of EA like playing it to the wrong player. Oh, what a bounce. No. Yeah. She's offside. But what a ball that is. No. I think for the 4-2-3-1, the answer's just got to be where are you going to find space on the field? That's the question, right? And the answer should be somewhere between their cam and their CDMs. So really do what you can to pull out the CDMs, because if you can get them out of position, then it's, you know, that's going to be where all your space is. Or just by default, it's like annoyingly strongly set up, you know? So you got to do something to put it out of shape, and that's either going pretty wide or keeping the ball a little bit deeper. Why game? Good. You try to do CDMs on holding? I have not. See, that's exactly what, like, is dribbling better and more responsive there? Yes. Is it good enough to do anything against how strong defenders are? No. So it literally does not matter. The fact that dribbling's better is just no, like, has no implication on the game. There's no difference. That's frustrating. Come on. Come on. No, man. Stop with this, dude. I'm really upset by this game. Okay. Especially because of that last attack. That should have been so much better than it was. God, okay. Settle down. We've got 20 minutes left in this match to make all the nonsense not matter. Was an L2R1? It's called Precision Swerve Pass. R1 triangle is normal swerve. Excuse me. L1 triangle is normal precision. It is like this. You see that line that appears on the field? Precision swerve is just adding more curve on it. It's basically like a close to fully manual pass. It is performed better with players who have incisive pass. That's one of the most annoying. Okay. Come on. No, and it megs me. No, and it's just... Man! He's got his center back fully out of position. Oh, if it registers a stand tackle and I get possession, I've got a full gap in his defense there. God, that's infuriating. God. That really got to me, chat. Bro, why are we doing this game? There's no need. What an interception, Nico. Okay. Okay. God, I feel really unlucky. It's allowed me one more attack. Is that going to matter? Probably not, but we'll try our best. I don't think I'm going to be able to score. The AI saves you. The AI saves you, and it sucks, man. That guy was so bad, man. I can't end on a game like that. I've got to get a more successful match. AI does feel wild. Like, the opponent there just got saved entirely by AI tackling and weird first touches. That was very frustrating. Just wish I knew what dribbles to do and when. If I had any idea of L1, L2, R2, left stick right now, I'd be so much better, but it's just can't figure out what's... Because I think the answer in a decent amount of situations is just none of them. Like, none of them are the answer. They're all going to be just as bad. What a pass. Almost. Ah, the bounces. The bounces, man. Good. It's entirely to the wrong player, and Mullen entirely stopped his run. Damn it, game. Okay. Has to be a goal. Let's go, Pichon. Oh, good finish. What's next here? Good. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, man. It megs me. It's so frustrating to get so many opportunities at the other end and just whoop, one counter. That was interesting. Thank you, Gregor. And you're pausing. Or I played this guy before. Yeah, okay. No, darn it. It's fine. Wow. Should be. Okay. What is it you want me to do there, game? What? Oh my god. Did you see that, chat? Because if not, please go back and rewatch. El Shaarawy just, like, bulldozed Varane, and that was very funny. And also, I'm still struggling to score such a massive amount this match. That would have done my head in, oh my word. That should not work game. What? Alright, difference will be fans forwards attack again instead of support. I hate this game, man. It's the wrong skill move. You do the other skill move and I score. I hate this game. Oh, wow. Okay. L2, R1 looks like it is a through ball. I mean, it's L2, R1, and triangle, so it still counts as like a through ball, but it's really manual, so it kind of depends on where you aim it, but there's no way. Come on. Why, game? Screw that, dude. Hate this game, hate this game, hate this game, hate this game, hate this game. God, I'm disappointed right now. Of course, the way to defend that is to not select your players. Why is it so hard to get through? Like, they don't even control the goddamn players, man. Sorry, tonight is getting to me. It is, like, really badly getting to me. Everybody plays like a piece of garbage, man. Come on. I can't figure dribbling out for the life of me. Why, please? Nope, he just gets held up. Screw that, dude. No way. Can't just save him like that. God, that's wild. Please, Enzo Mulo. Let's go. Oh, that was necessary. No. Man. Yeah, right, man. Thank God I didn't pull him out. 'Cause I was so defended. What? What is happening, man? Why are we... That's enough. That's enough. That is enough. There's no way. You know what, chat? I'm not bothering. Get it out. It's not worth it. It's just not. Because if I build up in my own half again, it's going to mess it up for me. Come on. Yeah. Of course. Oh my God, dude. It's such a deserved win, and yet it's so... I just want a decent win. I just want like an easy game where I deserve to win and I win because I'm supposed to. Not supposed to. Because like I played better and all my chances were really clear. Because my word with this. Yep. And then that touch. Why is this so heavy? You see how long it takes her to get to the next one? And that's not a foul? You tell me how that's not a foul, man. What about this is not a foul? Actually, I might be able to see that here with the highlighter thing. So first of all, let's take a look at the slow touch. What is that? Second of all, what the huh? I'm sorry, what? So one, the heavy touch. Two, that's not a foul. Three, his momentum isn't interrupted at all by the existence of my player, so he just continues to go for this, like, without stuttering, without going off balance. Like, it's just a normal animation for him, while it kind of glitches with him stepping on the ball with the outside of his foot to retain his team possession. And he doesn't even fall over? Bro, but seriously, where's my free kick? I'm trying to see if there's any touch on this from him first, as the ball glitches into her foot. No, the ball doesn't change path at all. So it's not like the game thinks you got to touch on it. Ooh, that really got to me. All right. I'm thinking we're gonna call it there, chat. It's been almost 4 hours. I do appreciate all of you hanging out. My mood has dropped a little bit. I was hoping this would be a lot more positive of a night than it was. Lots of testing, lots of trying to figure out this dribbling, lots of not quite sure how I feel about it. I do hope you all have a good night. Again, thank you all for hanging out. Take it easy, everybody. Catch you live tomorrow for... What do we have? It's qualifiers. Qualifiers and the start of champs. Have a good night.